Hey guys, and welcome to our London shopping haul. So if you've seen our other videos recently, you've probably seen that we went to London. We met up with Dave and Ian, who are obviously our like vlogger friends.
Lovely lads.
Yeah, the link for their channel will be down in the description below, so make sure you check their channel out. It's amazing. But yeah, so we've got a few haul vids coming. I'm not sure if this one's going to go before the others or after, so they might already be out, in which case the links will be downstairs for those as well. But this one's just our like generic haul, so it's like, there's a bit of clothing, it's like Primark, there's a Disney store stuff, Urban Outfitters, it's all like the shops. And then we've got the like Warner Brother Harry Potter Studios, which will be another haul.
A complete Harry Potter haul.
But anyway, let's get into the haul. We've both got bags to our side, so I think we're just going to
We spent a lot. I spent a lot.
I mean, I did as well. I'll tell you at the end why I haven't got quite as much stuff
to show.
Yeah, anyway, let's get into it.
The first thing that I'm going to start off with, I didn't technically buy in a shop in London. If you've seen our other vlogs, you might have already seen that we briefly met up with Jane from Team O'Sullivan, and that was because she also does craft type things like I do, and we basically did a craft trade swap type thing. So I ordered a t-shirt to her house and she printed one of her designs on it for me. So I thought I would show you guys, and then we can link her down below as well, their channel and her Instagram shop type thing, so you can see what she does, because it is so amazing and she is so lovely. Her and her partner Tom are brilliant. Yeah. I'm really excited. I've not worn it yet. So I just got this plain t-shirt off of Boohoo. It was a couple of quid in the sale, but it is now Disney-fied. So we've got this gorgeous design of Mickey and Minnie in a car, that's black vinyl print, and then up here, there's Alex back, is the love hearts in a sparkly red print, and it's so lovely, it's so professionally done. I really recommend checking her out and seeing if there's anything you fancy.
So should we stick with the clothing thing? I think so.
Most of mine's clothes, to be fair.
Yeah, I only got one piece of clothing. This is from Urban Outfitters, and it is, let me get it out. Ooh. I got myself a new jumper. So I'm going to try and get this close to you, because it's a bit... Oh, let me get this in focus. So you can kind of see from that, but it is like fluffy.
It's like fleecy.
So the way it's like, oh hello, come back, there we go. The way that this one's made is almost inside out, so you know the sort of fluffy like material you get on the inside of a jumper. That's the outside of it, and then the inside is the softer material.
The like jersey type
on outside.
Material, yeah.
But it is so comfy. It was quite pricey.
It was.
But Reed currently had 20% student discount, so I was like,
we gotta get it.
We're away. Treat yourself.
So it's an oversized fit. It looks really nice. So it's got like an embroidered design on the front, which is like some sort of mountains or a landscapey type thing, and then it says Temp underneath.
Yeah, so I believe that's the brand. It's Temp something.
Temporary Collection.
I really love it.
I'm jealous.
It's my comfiest jumper now.
I want it. I also got something in Urban Outfitters. I love so much of their stuff, but I struggle to spend the price of some of their things, because I don't always feel their price reflects how much it is really worth. But because I had the 20% off, I did get myself a t-shirt, and I picked one up, didn't I? And I really liked it. And then we started walking to the till, and I spotted this one, and I gave the other one to Alex. I was like, go and put that back. I'm changing my mind. So it is the nicest like tealy blue colour. I got it up the wrong way. So it's got the lovely sort of bohemian style sun and sunset with the moons and the water, and it says grateful on it. But it's a really nice sort of washed tealy kind of colour. Yeah. It looks a bit grey on camera. It doesn't really reflect how blue it is. But it's really like soft material. I think it's going to be really comfy. It'll be something that'll be nice to wear with like my dungarees as well.
Yeah, definitely. It's really nice.
Yeah, so again, this was quite expensive for a t-shirt, but with my discount, not as bad.
So as you'll see in a minute, we went to Primark. Reed got more carried away than me.
As always.
Definitely more her kind of shop. I love like the homeware section for like the Disney things and other stuff. I'm about to show you one of the other things. But not so much for like clothes as much. But I don't know why I'm undoing this. But I got myself, with the receipt still in it, a jar. Focus on my jar. So as you can see, it is Central Perk, which is obviously Friends. It was like £3 for that.
I thought it was in the sale when he said it was £3.
And that's its full price, £3, which is crazy.
I don't get why you only got one.
It's not the most sturdy thing, but basically I just needed that to go with my coffee machine to put hot chocolate powder in it.
And you have Friends espresso cups.
My espresso cup's a central perk as well. But that's literally all I got from Primark.
Me, on the other hand,
brace yourselves.
One thing I'm going to show you very quickly, because it's not actually that exciting yet, because I've got to do something to it. Basically, I don't know if you will have seen in any vlogs, or I think I did wear them in vlogs that you would have seen recently. My shorts dungarees, I have embroidered, I've bought an embroidered stitch. Does that make sense? Like a patch. That's it, a patch. A stitch patch. Whew. And sewed it onto the pocket on my dungarees, and I'm doing the same with these trousers. So they're just a pair of dark blue denim mum jeans, and I have got a Mickey Mouse patch which I am going to embroider on here. So
yeah.
Well,
again, if it's done by the time this goes up, or
we'll put a picture in,
or I'll just try and get a picture of just the patch.
Yeah, but I'm sure it'll go up on Instagram story once I've done it, because I'm excited.
Yeah.
I've basically decided I'm going to start buying loads of stuff and just sticking Disney stuff on it.
Yeah. They're a lot darker than I remember as well. I thought they were quite light.
Well, I kind of just saw them and picked them up and shoved them over my arm. I didn't really say much about it.
That's pretty much how Ree works in Primark.
Yeah, oh, I love that. I love that.
Goes off for 2 minutes, comes back like, oh, I've got 2 baskets.
I also bought oh, lovely. I also bought another t-shirt, and I can't believe it. This was only £5. So I did get it in extra large because I like oversized t-shirts. I like bagginess. But it has got a Mickey Mouse balloon on it in pink. That's the design. And I just thought it was really cute. It's quite simple. It's not, I mean, I was going to say subtle. It's not really subtle, is it? It's a massive Mickey head.
I mean, it is compared to like some of the, like the neon range.
Yeah, that's true. But I just thought it was really nice. I've not really seen any designs like this before.
No.
And for £5, I couldn't say no.
So everything we have left now is the Disney store, which obviously best till last.
Oh yeah.
Obviously this is the Disney store from Oxford Street. Mm-hmm. We've got quite a few like awesome bits here. So they've brought out their Halloween stuff, or some of it at least. And one of these things, oh my god, I'm having a bit of an issue with it.
So this was something that I'd seen online that I really wanted to buy. And there was one other thing I also wanted to get from the Halloween range, which unfortunately they didn't have. So I'm going to have to wait until payday, hope that it comes back into stock because it's currently not on the website again, and then buy it.
Yeah. Uno memento. Ta-da! I'm not really fully in shot here, but... So we got the Halloween lanyard. Is it going to... No, it's not...
There we go.
That's close enough. So you get a load of like pumpkin... Mickey's. It's because I
candy corn.
Candy corn. And then just general sweets. I don't think that's a specific sweet.
No, it's
just like
sweetie.
Candy. Oosh, oosh, oosh. Whoa! Oh. Party, party.
Hello.
So, whoa, ooh, washed out. So these are really cool.
Yeah.
And these were £9.95.
This is my last piece of clothing. I again saw this online, knew I wanted it, but waited so I didn't have to pay postage basically, because I knew we were going to Oxford Street. And it is obviously Lilo and Stitch, and it is a Ringer t-shirt.
Hold it up. Hold it right up there. What?
Such a gorgeous design. It's actually one of my favourite designs because Mr. David and Mr. Ian, Mr. David is an amazing artist, and he sent us a postcard of this literal design that he had redone. So it's always been one of my favourites.
Yeah.
And
it looks really funny on there. She's like kissing him, and he's literally like,
get off me. But again, I got this in a large, so
it's really cool. I like the collar as well.
Room. Yeah,
that reminds me of like, is it baseball tops?
Yeah, and then it's also, I've just remembered, got a Lilo and Stitch patch at the bottom corner. It was £16, but again, I would have got my discount on that one.
So this next thing was actually an added extra. So as you know, if you've been in a Disney store, is behind the till they always have some sort of promotion, like get such and such, like this teddy, this mug, blah blah blah, for like a £5 or a £10, whatever, if you spend. And it's usually like 10, 15. You don't have to spend much to be able to like qualify for that. We paid separately because I couldn't use Ree's discount because of what I bought, which we'll see in a minute. But Ree happened to add on the cups that they had.
I saw them and was like, no, I'm not going to bother. And I was stood at the till and he was packing all my stuff up and putting something in a box for me. And I was looking at them, and this one, I was just like, I'm going to have to get it.
Yeah. It is, let's try and get a bit of focus here. There you go, an alien cup. You know, if you've got like Buzz and like, you just got like all the gang round.
So it's the Toy Story 4 gang.
Yeah. But what we found out when we got back is it does something very special.
Which I didn't know before I bought it. And now I'm so glad I bought it.
It does this.
Ah.
It lights up. The claw. So yeah, we found out it actually lights up. So there was like a little button behind the head.
I did not
we didn't know. So for what was it, $5.99 did you say?
$5.99, normally £10 I believe. So this is something that we were actually gifted from Mr. David and Mr. Ian. When we got there, they had little bags of gifts for us, and this was in my one. The rest of the gifts you will get to see in our next haul because they were all...
Might already be out, like we say. Not sure what order
in the Harry
out.
Potter haul,
yeah.
Because it was all Harry Potter related, but this one wasn't, and it's what I used when I went shopping, so I thought I'd just show you. It is the huge Steamboat Willie tote bag. So it's like a really thick material. It's quite padded.
Yeah.
It's got one big zip on the top. It's got really supportive shoulder straps. And I took this round with us the whole day that we were shopping. And I had my little rucksack, which I put in it until I bought too much stuff. And then I put my rucksack on and filled this. But we didn't have to buy one plastic bag the whole time that we were out. All of the stuff that we bought went in here.
Yeah.
And it was so perfect.
Yeah, and because of like the big, like it's got really thick straps, like it'll make it so much more comfy to wear as well.
I normally get quite bad backache if I'm carrying stuff on my shoulder, but it like flattens out at the top instead of it being all like this and it getting all like sharp and digging in. So if they've still got some of these and you're like me and you buy lots of stuff when you go out, get one.
Right, we've got one thing left, which is something that I really wanted before we actually went to London, but didn't believe I could get.
Nobody believed you could get it.
And it is this. So it is the Victor Geist Haunted Mansion pop. Let me try and get a bit of a...
So also known as the organ player or whatever, and you've seen a lot of people refer to him as that.
So I know the reflection's really bad on there because of the lights.
There's a very interesting story with this one.
Yeah,
and
so...
if you guys watched Josh and Lauren, the Wonderworks, you would have seen her upset regarding to these.
Yeah, so basically they're not on the Disney website or anything. You can't buy them on there. So we had no idea they'd be in the shop. We found them in the shop. They were $14.99, $14.99.
Amazing.
And we were like
shocked.
I was like, that sounds very cheap because obviously it's a big pop. It's a very big pop, and that's a very normal pop price.
It's an exclusive as well. It's not just a
Disney
standard.
exclusive as well. Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally exclusively at Disney. I wonder what that says, but it's a different language.
Yeah.
But there's a very popular website that a lot of people use called Double Box Toys. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but basically they were charging £60, 60, for this pop. If you were to buy it on eBay or anything like that, like
similar
resellers
prices.
Basically, £50-60. And apart from that, like you can't get it online, or from what I've seen, you can't get it online.
I didn't think you could get it over here apart from Double Box Toys.
But when we went in there was like a whole like
loads
like stash. Like when we got this one, and David and Ian got one, and there was still like so many left.
I think between us, we took 4 between the 4 of us.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's like they just had an overflow or if it was like restocked sort of thing, but it was very random because it was by the Halloween stuff as well.
Honestly, I came round to the back of the table, the Halloween table, and I just saw the side of the box, this side, with the Haunted Mansion wallpaper on it, and Alex was stood in front of it. He obviously hadn't turned round and looked, and I was like, is that what I think it is? And he turned round and our jaws just went...
Yeah. And then again, they dropped even further when I saw the price.
Yeah, and we were like, right, grab them all.
So, obviously I know this is going to be coming out a lot later, but just in case you wanted to get this and you were looking at maybe buying it online because you couldn't find it on the Disney store or ordering from Double Box, just if you've got a Disney store near you or whatever, just go and like take a little trip there, because it's like if you can get it for this price.
If it's a big Disney store, I would recommend going, only because even though they are like limited, it is coming up to Halloween, so if they have got them left still, they're more likely to put them out now.
But that is everything for our like generic London haul.
It is.
So obviously there was quite a lot of shops there. You got Primark, Urban Outfitters, Disney Store.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
Yeah.
So
and made by Jane.
And made by Jane. Obviously the link for her will be down below. So that is going to be the end of today's video. Obviously if you have liked it, hit the thumbs up and smash subscribe, because if they're not out already, like I say, there's more hauls coming, and if they're already out, they're already out.
There's hauls to watch.
So go and watch them. I'm not sure which one it'll be, but the links will be down below for absolutely everything, from Jane's shop to Dave and Ian's channel, because we were there with them.
To Jane's channel.
Obviously Jane's channel.
Yeah.
Shops, blah. Just go look in the description. It's fun down there.
I can't say I look there very often, but this one's going to have juicy information.
And we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
So I completely forgot to tell you guys the reason why I didn't get as much stuff. That is because I have treated myself to a new camera. As you might know, a new GoPro might have come out recently, and I bought it. So that was quite an expensive buy. So I kind of restricted myself from what I'd bought in London, so I could get that as well. But obviously I did buy quite a lot, as you'll see from the haul you've just watched and from the Harry Potter hauls. But yeah,